Jade Maris here for ME UK and with Paddy the Hooligan Holohan. Now, how are you feeling today?
I feel great, yeah. I actually feel really, really energetic, to be honest.
Now, we haven't actually seen you in the cage for 6 months. Are you excited to get back in there?
Has it been that long already? Yeah, of course. I'm always excited to fight. I'd fight every weekend if I could. The 6 months little gap, probably a little bit welcomed, as in from July we all rolled straight through 3 events, 8-week camps in a row. So yeah, so it's good. Maybe a little break on the body has been good, and a little break for the mind. So 3 fights in a row is a lot on the system, but I feel absolutely amazing now.
So you're actually facing Von Lee, and you've actually trained with him before. Does that give you a good advantage? Because I think that you can kind of suss each other out, the strengths and weaknesses when you're on the mat. Did you see that as an advantage?
Well, I don't think you can pull people's weaknesses, but I know you never really think of he drops the left hand, he drops this. It's movements to me, you know what I mean? It's how the guy moves, how he approaches the game, how he approaches training and fighting and things like that. And that's a huge advantage to know that, because I know if you meet me but it's an advantage to him as well, because if you meet me on the first day in the office, it's going to be a hard little adjust, you know what I mean? It's very hard to get him to adjust it. It's the same as way with Conor and all the other guys as well. We're different, you know what I mean? But it's going to be an advantage either way, and I'm looking forward to it. It could be anybody in there. I am buzzing to go now. The Irish invasion is fully strong.
Well, I was going to ask you about the fans actually, because obviously, the Irish fans, they always bring it. What do you think the Scottish fans are going to be like on Saturday?
I think there's going to be a good few Irish here as well on Saturday. But the Scottish fans, as we've been fighting with the Scots for a long time now, so I think that's going to be a huge part to play as well, with pushing on. I don't know what Votten's going to feel like. He may be fighting abroad, like Chad Mendes felt when he was fighting 25 minutes away from his home. But the Irish fans are the best fans in the world. I've always said that. We're crap at football, still we travel. We don't care. We're there for the beer.
And do you think it's obviously great? I mean, you mentioned Conor McGregor. He's really spearheading Irish MMA. It was something that was growing, in Ireland, England. Do you think he's now paving the way for young Irish fighters who are coming up?
100%. I feel like between me, Conor, Ash, Cottle and Gunny, we kind of cut the first pack through the jungle, you know what I mean? It's not easy now. There's still going to be a few snakes and trees to break down for the other guys coming through, but we definitely made it a little bit easier. It's like we built the blueprint, and it's gonna shine through. I can't wait. Now my focus as well is on my own career and on helping the guys in my team and laying the platform for them and making it as easy as possible and as comfortable as possible for them to get out their council estates and buy their mother a house and come up,
And they've just announced as well with The Ultimate Fighter, it's Conor McGregor, he's going to be spearheading Europe, and then you've got Uriah Faber, so he'll be Team USA. What do you think that will also help, progress and with European fighters, just put them more on the map as well?
100%. I've always said it. I think, I'm not saying that the fights are easier in the UFC or something like that, but I don't mind fighting somebody from the other side of the planet. I feel it's a different genetic pool. I feel it's a different drive pool. The bar is set at a different level. I know some guys in my own housing estate that they would fight you to the death for €100. So you know what I mean. I like the rivalry of the other side of the planet. I like that, you know what I mean. So this is going to be amazing, and I'll be out in that house somehow. You know what I mean. I'll be finding my way out there.
But do you think it'll be handy as well, because you don't have to fly over to America, you don't have to get used to being on a different time. So do you think that does give a few of the fighters on the card who are from this side? Do you think that will give them an advantage?
Yeah, of course. Well, I think the UFC are kind of doing a great job of maybe getting their claws in and taking over the whole world. You know what I mean? I think they were on a takeover as well, the UFC. So they're trying to take over the world, and they're doing a great job at pushing MMA into being a mainstream sport. Only last week I was at this thing for a tea company, and I had a fan that was 95 years of age. She was 95. I couldn't believe it. It was shocking. So it's crazy, you know what I mean? It's crazy to hear things like that. And I thought she was only there for the free tea, but she wasn't. She was like, I know you, Paddy. You're the hooligan fella that does the boxing. She knew me. But when the 95-year-olds know we're going in the right path.
And going back to your fight with Van Lee, so You have said that you think he's a good striker. You think you're trickier in terms of grappling. How do you see this fight going down?
I think it's going to be a little bit of a. I don't think it's going to be a feeling out process, and that suits me perfect. You know what I mean? Throw me in the blender and watch me spin. That's the way it works. But no, I feel great with you regarding like my approach to this fight, and I've seen a few shots already that I'm looking forward to trying out, and like my stand up has improved a lot in regarding as in like I'm not better at stand up. I'm now starting to drop people, and that's where I feel like you're getting better when you know that. When I land that one shot, you know it landed. That's the difference between I think an ordinary level striker or a high level striker. That you know how much damage you do with the shots that you land. So it's hard to keep a poker face when you know.
And so, how do you predict this fight will actually go down then? First round, second round?
I feel it's going to be a little bit of maybe a little tussle in the first round, and maybe the grappling exchanges. And I'm extremely dangerous in them grappling exchanges. So if he gets out of them grappling exchanges, happy days. But I feel I could knock him out. Like I really do. Like I like Vaughton. Vaughton's a nice guy and things like that. But I'm on the come up as well. You know what I mean? Last weekend has put a rocket in my butt, and I'm ready to go. You know what I mean? I can see the path already. I'm looking at who's on the way up, and I could be standing there with that opportunity very soon. And you bet you a bottom dollar, it's going to take a serious army to take that away from me.
Well, we look forward to seeing you fight on Saturday. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.